it's important to make sure you protect your mental health, man. When I say protect your mental health, there's so much things that can trigger mental health. But I want to talk about having a structure in life. Now, this one's a Sunday upload, but it's just like recaps for the week, mindset. There's no general topic, but it's more down the lines of like protecting your mental health, how to handle mental health, and yeah, man, having a structure. I have so many businesses happening at once, and I have a big team, and I have to manage everything in terms of like being this group chat. And my team are very competent, like they're doing amazing jobs, but you always have to oversee because no one loves your business like how you do. But at the same time, you have to make sure that you're not overworking, and that's my biggest downfall is I overwork till I make myself ill and I start getting depressed or I crash out or one day I fall asleep at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I don't wake up to 10 o'clock in the morning. It's like your body is your body is over, like you've overworked your body. And it's very important. If you have, sometimes you can procrastinate as well. There's things that you know you have to do and you build it up, you build it up, you build it up, and it's like you can't bear. That's what happens to me. Like I have to write out marketing strategies for artists, and I build it up and I build it up and I build it up, and then in my head is like, wow. In my head is like, I can't bring myself to writing the marketing strategy, and it's crazy. And then it's like, for me, you gotta find out when is your best times to work. Like when is your most creative space. Like my most creative space is in the mornings. Wake up in the morning, pray for a job. Wake up in the mornings, I'm creative. Like I'm maybe because I'm 3 hours ahead, or maybe because I've got peace and quiet and I can think straight. But that is my most creative space, like time where it's like, okay, boom, do this, do this, do. Like I probably do 75% of all the stuff that I needed to do that day. You know what I'm trying to say? But you need to have that sort of purpose. Like you got like when you're thinking of work, yeah, you have to structure yourself. You have to structure yourself. Okay, cool. From this time to this time, I'm not going on my phone, or I'm not going on social media, or I'm not messaging no one. Like from this time to this time, I'm working on this and I'm doing this. If you're a business owner, you have businesses and you need clients. What are you going to do for 2 hours? What are you going to do? Cold outreach. Cold outreach. Send emails, message people on LinkedIn, message people on social media. Do cold outreach for 2 hours a day. You might message 200 people, but 5 people might reply back, but do it. Do it. This is how you build a business. This is how you build and this is where you start from. But if you don't do it, don't think that, oh yeah, because you've messaged that one person, it's enough. Because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to reply to you and they don't need to reply to you. Are you with me? And one thing I will say to you, because a lot of people message me or they send me an email and they send me paragraphs, I am not going to read paragraphs. Keep it short and sweet. When you're sending a message to someone, make sure the top of it, do a hook off the top of it. Like, give them a compliment or whatnot. You get me? Give a compliment or do a hook and keep it short and sweet. Remember, guys, you see your passion, yeah? Your passion is your passion. Your passion is not everyone else's passion. Your passion is not everyone else's passion. Your dream is not everyone else's dream. Other people, it's not that deep to them. It's not that important to them, but it's important to you. So the way how you're going to speak about your business or yourself or whatever, your product is your world. Are you with me? But just make sure that happens, because what happens, there's people that send paragraphs upon paragraphs. Someone sent me a 20-minute voice note in like 5, 6, 7 voice notes, 20 minutes. I had to reply back to that person. I said, brother, I'll be honest with you, I'm not being rude, but I'm not listening to a 20-minute voice note. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I refuse to do it. I shouldn't even be replying to people on this phone because it gets too overwhelming. And guess what? I'm meant to be doing the marketing strategies. This is what I'm meant to be doing. I'm meant to be putting my time and effort into people that's actually invested into their music career. But I'm here giving people my time. What is your time? How do you value your time? What's the cost of your time? You tell me what is the cost of your time. And I started realizing that, like from like putting on certain businesses, doing certain ads, putting on certain campaigns, getting how many leads. I get around 40 to 50 leads a day from people all around the world. You get me? Just know that the UK is just not your. It's not has to be your ceiling. You get me? You people are interested. There's people. We have a scene in the UK, yeah, a mad scene, production, this, that, creative, this, that, the other. We have a scene. We are spoiled, guys. You don't understand what we have. We have a scene. But there's people around the world that don't have scenes, but they have capital to learn and understand. And when you give them that power, them tools to do what they need to do, they end up being greats. They end up having successful businesses. I said to our artist yesterday, and I said, look, bro, everyone's too thingy on numbers. Get me? I saw a message, I saw a post, Chai Cartier. Big respect to her. Team, amazing what they're doing. Like her PR, artist, amazing. The co-sign she's had, amazing. She dropped a mixtape. She already got 250 something sales, I think. But that don't determine who you are. Forget about the sales. You get me? How about the people that are following you? Target the people that are following you and build up super fans. Build up super fans. Do something. Create a project. Create some merch and do an intimate performance. You get me? Something exclusive. You get me? 500 capacity first 6 months, 500 capacity next 6 months, £100 a ticket, that's £100,000. Focus on your super fans. Focus on 1,000 people. We don't need 1 million streams. We don't need the UK official charts to dictate where we land. You get me? Focus on what are we doing this for? Ask people, what are we doing this for? You tell me, what are we doing this for? What's your purpose as an artist? What's your purpose? What are you doing this for? What do you want to achieve? Because the mindset and the message of what we're trying to achieve, it's not clear. Get me? What do you want to achieve? What's your mindset? What's your message? Are you trying to make music your full income? Like, are you trying to be fully employed by music? Well, this is the method then. Super fans. Get me? We're worried about getting millions of streams, but we have a couple thousand followers. Reach out to your followers. Be engaged to your followers. Don't move bougie like anyone else and don't want to reply back to people in the comments. Engage with them or have your team to do that. You get me? Build up your communities. Because I promise you, if these people love your music and they fuck with your music and that, boom, 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 and you're doing these intimate shows and project that, trust me, you might have 3,000 followers, or you might have that, or you might have 10,000 followers. You might be able to have engaging audience. Because there's so many of these artists that have hundreds of thousands of followers, or this and that, and they don't know how to utilize their audience or have data. But anyway, having structure, set yourself a structure. When you wake up, you make your bed, you do what you need to do. You put 2 hours here, you have a little break for an hour, 2 hours, 2 hours. Okay, that's your day done. That's what I need to learn. And this week has been the most productive week. I've got so much done this week in a long time. Because there's so much going on. What have I had to do? Log out of my YouTube. Boom. Okay, cool. My team, send me some messages, some responses for people. Okay, cool. Boom. Let people say what they need to say. Boom. Amazing. Thank you for the support, guys. Not because I don't appreciate you lot. It's just because that in order for me to carry on doing what I'm doing, I have to put these things in place. You get me? Schedule my posts on Instagram. Do this, that. Okay, boom. Posts on Instagram, that TikTok, all the TikToks. Okay, boom. Clippers. It's all done. That's all done. Next week, email marketing. You get me? I want to do a 6 months campaign for email marketing. What do I need? What do I need to get ready? Okay, I need to get this ready. Okay, Monday, I'm going to start this. Monday to Friday, the whole email marketing is going to be in place. Are you with me? And that's how we have to keep on doing it. That's how we have to see it. 17th and 18th of May. I'm in Manchester. The first time I'm up north. Get me? The first time I'm up north doing the seminar / masterclass for music artists, I've got so many people signing up. I'm gonna give the first 100 people to attend. I'm going to give access for £1 a ticket. You know, £1 a ticket, just to give opportunities. I'm gonna leave the details below. We've got Brighton, so we're doing a seminar in Brighton on the. Let me have a look. We're doing a seminar in Brighton on the 11th of May, and on the 17th and 18th we're doing a seminar in Manchester. Both dates yeah. I'm gonna leave the details below. Get that ready. Get everyone ready. Boom, boom, boom. And it's only small numbers. Like I said, I'm gonna give the first 100 people the access to claim their tickets for £1 each. Let's see if they see the value in it. See if they see the value in it and understand we're gonna be there and we're gonna break down a lot around marketing. You get me? What it looks like for 2025 for marketing, for music marketing. But anyway, it's always important to set yourself boundaries and don't get too invested into other people, innit? Like, in the sense of like, okay, cool. Social media is social media. We go through content. There's millions and millions and millions of content that gets posted every single day on all these apps. Now, that sort of stuff can end up not achieving your goals because you can get distracted. And it's very important not to get distracted. It's very important not to get distracted of what's going on. And when you start making and you start doing amazing things and you start getting tractions, there's going to be people that's going to want to distract you. And it's very important for you to keep on going and keep on going and keep on going and understand it's all part of the process. It's all part of the process, guys. Everything is part of the process. This one here was just going to be like a little you've got it. I believe in you lot. When I started releasing long form content, I didn't release long form content to get views. You see, this YouTube, guys, yeah? The YouTube, me releasing this, it was for one, you know when you're perceived in bad areas, and I noticed, like, you see the little short form contents, there's always, the short form contents, there's no context to the short form content sometimes. So people will see it, boom, 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 see the clip, and then act on the clip, but don't watch the long version. You get me? Big shout out to Wiley. I'm a big fan. Big fan of Wiley. In my previous video, the direction was that with Wiley was, oh yeah, flipping. We know we shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have got cancelled. We shouldn't have said that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The reason why he said that, and this is what happens with, we act out of anger. And we have all these people like his ex-manager, and these are the people, these are the culprits behind that are serious guys that they're the winners, isn't it? They're the winners. You get me? They're the winners. And everything that I'm speaking about, when I'm speaking about Archie, Culture Vulture, 20 years plus this has been going on. It's been going on for 20 years. This guy's been doing this for 20 years. You get me? These are the dark sides in entertainment music. The dark, like, something like it's scary. And I thank God that man's been able to evolve and been able to be like, I don't depend on no one. You get me? And I realize in America, there's loads of spaces, there's loads of platforms, there's loads of people that is just speaking. They're just speaking what they feel is right. And I realize in the music scene, everyone's quiet, bro. The music scene, a lot of things are quiet. This is why I will never take a label paycheck. I don't want a label paycheck. I don't want to do promo for any label artist. If there's an artist that's signed to a label, that's man's people, I'll do promo. Like, that's your business. That's not the problem. The problem is I don't want anyone trying to control anything what I have to say. If I see a wrongdoing, I'm gonna call it just to help our culture, to help so these things stop happening. And I'm gonna keep on talking about it and keep on talking about it and keep on talking about it. You get me? As platforms go on. I haven't even really started too much on TikTok. I know what sort of content that TikTok needs. So I think next week I'll probably film 20 bits of content what TikTok needs for my own TikTok page and blast them out. Schedule them for them to go out for the month and not touch it. You get me? Just to speak about mindset, to talk about what's going on. But guys, look, this video, it's not about anything. It's just a recap of like just saying, look, guys, don't get too invested. Focus on yourself. At the end of the day, no one don't really care. And the reason why I keep on saying no one don't really care, because when the going gets tough or when real life stuff happens, it's only you that's going to deal with it. I promise you, it's only you that's going to deal with it. So it's very important to educate yourself, have your own mind, you get me, and understand that we live in a world that is it's not real. It's not real. We don't live in a real world. You get me? You could be online and get, yeah, and get so much dislike. And you can be out and open and get so much loved. And that's what happens most of the time. You get me? And that's what happens most of the time. And that's what it is. And you got to understand for things where it is. Sometimes I say things just for clickbait. Some things, the way how I say things, like, oh, there's no more than 7 millionaires in the UK rap or drill. I say it because it's going to get clickbait. Are you with me? There probably is. They're probably not. But the message from that was, younger generation, don't do yourself out with the jewelry or the clothes or whatnot, because trust me, it's a waste of money. Put your money in the right things. That was the message. That's the message. But what I realized, and I'm gonna kind of explain a bit more, is what I realized is a lot of things that I say go over people's head. But what I realized, in the next 2-3 years, you're gonna go back to this video and be like, Bouncer was actually right. Bouncer's been trying to say this for a long time. Bouncer was right. But man's always misunderstood. But you lot that tune in every single day, I appreciate you lot. Because I know you lot are man's real supporters, man. You get me? And if I can, over the year or two, turn the trolls that don't like man to like him, man, because you kind of realize, like, oh yeah, my man actually has a point, then so be it. Because the only intentions for this YouTube channel is to give value. There's some in every video, yeah. Take out some form of gem, and then act on it. Like, take out some form of gem, whether it's setting yourself a routine which everyone knows but they don't. You get me? Whether it's collecting data which everyone don't know but now they know, and whether it's just kind of like just thinking outside the box and just being fearless, saying that you can do it. I'm going to do it, I'm going to play it, I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to grow from it. Listen, it's taken me around a year to build the Bouncer Hub, yeah? To develop it, tweak it, do this, have a team, that. And I'm still building. Nothing comes overnight. I would have liked to have been here, but I'm here. But I'm grateful. Listen, if I've actually got old videos which I'm going to look back, and if they're actually good, yeah, I'm just going to make it go live, because I've actually got old videos. Last year, this time, I wanted to do something like this, and I filmed about 20 old videos, like 15-minute old videos, and they're just sitting there. And if they're actually, I'm going to listen to them. If they're actually good, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm going to label it. This is the videos that I filmed, but I procrastinated. I had the plan. This is what I mean. We all have the plan. I had the plan saying I was going to do this, and I never done it. And it took me a year later to being like, fuck it. I'm doing it. I don't care about the views. I don't care about nothing. And I'm getting there. By the end of the year, I was saying to Kelvin, yeah, my digital ads team, yeah, I was saying, by the end of the year, I'll be happy if I get 3 to 5K people every single day tuning into what I'm saying. And I know that I've built an audience. Now, for me, it's like, imagine if I done a motivational speaking or a mindset show. Imagine I done a motivational speaking or a mindset show, and I had 2,000 people pay for tickets to attend. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is madness. That imagine that. Just from the 3,000 to 5,000 people that was just tuning in for the whole year, I done a motivational speaking. I had 2,000 or 3,000 people come, and I was just speaking on the stage like this. Bruv, see, guys, let's stop thinking crazy high. Deal with all the people that are tuning in. Tell them that you support them. Tell them that we're in this together. Give gems. Give back to your community. Give back to the people them. You get me? Yeah, man. Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You've got this, man. I see you tomorrow, man. See you tomorrow, because we locked in. We locked in.